Ineasical53 is the first to the stream.
Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Kilniath and I invite you to join me as we escape from the mundanity of reality and dive into the world of Warframe. Welcome, welcome. Hope everybody is doing well. It's Tuesday, that means it's immediately better than a Monday. We have LJP eating her dinner in chat, no worries at all, and Inesical who is work lurking, and anybody else who's there, hello. If anybody does want to get involved, if you want to play a bit of Warframe, I think the plan for today might be to do some Railjack missions, because I don't think we've actually done any of them on stream. Well, we did one, I think, but Railjack is really good for gaining mastery in all your frames and weapons and stuff like that, because you just get a shit ton of experience. And I I don't know if it's changed, but I used to do it quite a lot to just get credits. Because once you've done like a lap of Earth and Venus and maybe whatever the next place is, you end up with 300k, something like that. You used to be really, really good for credits, so hopefully it still is. So, without any further ado, if my buttons work, well, hey, they work. Alright, let me just check everything else is working. That's on, that's on, and that's on. Nice. Right, before we set off, actually, probably best see if, because I haven't been on in a few days, there she is. Araxia is done. And I've got 2 Warframe slots, that's lucky. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't have any more weapon slots, but I've got lots of weapons to claim eventually when I either sell some weapons or get some more weapon slots. We'll see what happens there. Ooh, do I craft that? That's the last of my tellurium. We might get some more tellurium. Depends. I think you can get tellurium on Railjack missions. But we'll leave that for now. We'll stick with our Titania Prime. We've got a few other weapons that we're trying to rank up as well. So, is anybody online? Let's have a look. We have our Drac online. Drac, are you there? Are you in the stream? Now I need to remember how to get to Railjack, because they did add this. So you can actually board your Railjack from here. I don't know if you can then invite people. But this is, if for anyone who isn't aware, this is a Railjack. It's a big ship, essentially. And it's kind of one of these multi-crew things. Like, there's loads of games like it on Steam nowadays, but it was quite cool getting it in Warframe, because you can have people being the pilot. They get to steer the ship and stuff. You've got a main gun there. You've got side guns. Which are these ones? They moved them to the both centre areas. I think they used to actually be on the left-hand side. They shrunk the Railjack down at some point. You've also got a slingshot here that fires your Warframe out, that busts straight through the hulls of any other ships and stuff, provided the shields are down. And then this area is the foundry, which you don't use too much, but you can craft more ammo and boosters and stuff like that to improve things. And all these little ports, I'm going to call them, they're areas where you can actually leave the ship. But yeah, you can do all the Railjack stuff solo as well. There should be some NPCs walking around, like this one here. You can actually hire some NPC co-pilots and stuff, and they'll generally help out. So I'll see if Drac is on and ready. I'll send him an invite. But yeah, you have a separate navigation console here, which shows you a different kind of setup for the planets and stuff like that. So Earth Proxima you start off at then I think you go Venus, then Saturn, Neptune, Pluto and Vale, I think. And also I've got loads of these that I haven't done, but that's probably the fairly high level. Yeah, if we go to free flight first of all. Free flight is literally just a mission where you can get your bearings and fly around, and the cool thing is when you come out of this... Oh, it is going to do a loading screen. Hey, Circadex, welcome in! Who are you playing as, Drac? You've got a rather pointy head. Is that like Sevagoth Prime or something? It is Sevagoth Prime. Oh. I recognise it from the pointy head. How's it going, Circadex? How are you? Oh, there's an asteroid there.
Mike knows many things others
Mike knows all of the things that others do not. So yeah, this is Earth free flight, where you can basically get a feel for the Railjack, especially if it's your first time piloting it and such. I think so. The controls are fairly similar to your normal stuff, your normal Arcwing stuff when you're flying around. And you use control to sink down and stuff, and oh shit. And you accidentally tap shift if you want to dodge into a wall and get stuck. This is why I went into free flight, because I hadn't done it for a while. You're alright. Try to find some motivation to work. How are games? Games in general, games as a whole, are generally alright. Some games are better than others. This one being one of the good ones. What is it you're struggling with work-wise? Is it just generally you don't want to work? Because I know that feeling. Or is it a particular challenge that you're trying to deal with? Also, thank you for the hydrate, Abio. Why is it rotating? Am I still in fast mode? If I press shift? No. Pressing shift goes super fast mode. Ah, you need to hold shift. Okay, so there's three kind of speed modes to it, and then if I sit idle, it just kind of does that. Cool. Right. Well, let's do a mission. As always, if anybody does want to join, Warframe is a free-to-play game. Anyone can download it and join in. What's the first one? 15 to 20. We'll do that one first. Yeah, now it should do the cool thing. Now that we're in Railjack, instead of showing a loading screen between each mission, I mean, you've still technically got a loading screen, but it hides it behind No Man's Sky style warpy stuff.
Mission complete. Excellent work,
that was a
Tenno.
very hard mission. Oh yeah, I just don't want to work lol. Got your Kobo last night and have been tinkering and just want to continue. Oh, that's the e-ink one you were talking about, isn't it? How is it? Are you enjoying it? Oh wow, okay. These are going down in a single hit. Ooh. Oh, and as it happens, there's a Nightwave mission to blow up an enemy. Oh yeah, Drax on it. Drax on the big gun. Boom. Cruise ship destroyed. I don't know if we have to do it individually. Because if so, I'll blow this one up if that's all right, Drac. I do love this big gun though. You just charge it up, and then when it's ready, boom, dead. There we go. Destroy a cruise ship with forward artillery. Nice. Oh wow, that was the entire mission. Yeah, much better than Kindle for the most part. Unfortunately, Kindles will remain stock since they're up to date on firmware and cannot be jailbroken. I mean, where there's a will, there's a way. There's probably a way to do it. But yeah, generally it takes a bit longer of fiddling about when firmware's been updated and stuff like that. Right, next mission. Why does it keep going to Venus? Stop going to Venus. That's 20. That's 29. That's 34, so I'm guessing we're zigzag. Yeah. Iota Temple. Skirmish. I think most of these ones are skirmish, to be honest, so we can kind of stay in the ship. Do you want to pilot this time, Drac? You will. What? What the fuck is that?
Mission complete.
There's a
Excellent work,
face.
Tenno.
That was a creepy face. Ah, this is a missile platform one. Nice. Yeah, so the cool thing about Railjack missions is you get all this space flight bit, but then you also have regular Warframe style objectives where you have to leave the ship and do a particular thing. You do not have the will or the way to do something that people way more experienced than I with such things have not yet done. Ah, Drax on it. Besides, the Kobo is so open it doesn't matter. You can just modify it however you want. What does the Kobo run? Is it just running like Android or something, or is it running its own OS? Or it could be doing the usual thing of claiming to run its own OS, but it's just a skin over Android. Because a lot of things tend to do that. Oh, what's that yellow thing there? What does that mean? That means there's a turret. Oh, Drax firing big dome charges. So if we head to this missile platform now, the first thing it'll probably do is start launching pods at us. Yep, there's a pod.
Ramsled launch. Optimists inbound.
Optimists inbound. But what you can do is, what is it, L for tactical. If I walk to the slingshot now,
Arcwing slingshot loaded.
you can get in this, and as long as you've got a yellow cursor, you will blast straight into...
Get inside that missile battery. Objective.
Normally you blast straight into the place. I think it might only work with ships, that actually. Oh, there's another cruise ship over there as well, actually, to be fair. Where's the entrance? Oh, it's down here. Oh, in. Pretty sure it's an Android variant. Yeah, that makes sense. But they just don't care. They leave the OS open. Their store sells DRM-free books when possible. They don't even try to stop modifications to the LOS. That is nice. That is very nice. Are they relatively similar price to a Kindle, or are they cheaper, more expensive?
Exterior weak point exposed. Open fire.
Right, Drac has exposed the exterior weak shot, so I will get back in the ship. If you want to stay here, Drac, you're welcome to do so. I can use the ship to blow shit up. Also, thanks for the hydrate again, Abio. Railjack crew destroy first radiator. It's not actually lighting up the first radiator. Oh, it's there. There we go.
Again.
Now Drac just needs to expose the second radiator. Am I going crazy, or did you increase the hydrate cooldown? You are going crazy. Oh shit. Why are there missiles coming towards me? Where are they coming from? From that thing, I'm sure I shot that. Okay, it doesn't want to blow up. Can it not be blown up? It cannot be blown up. Right, second radiator is down. There we go. So now Drac inside there can blow up the actual main core of the place. And then the job will be a good one.
Wrecking time. Destroy more
This is
components.
8-inch colour, $209 on sale. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's relatively
Missile
inexpensive.
battery internals slacked. Everyone in one piece. Let us move on.
I love Cephalon Psi. So Drac can... if you have your Omni on your gear wheel, Drac, you should be able to just teleport into the Railjack. Oh shit! We didn't do the other... We actually need to do the other cruise ship. That's why I know what's happening. Your main issue is that many of their models are not available in the US. You might want the Sage black and white model, but we'll have to use a Canadian reshipper if I choose that one instead. Probably due to tariffs. That'd make sense. I was looking at a Bux Palmer, I think it was called. It's kind of like a phone, but not a phone. It doesn't perform any of the functions of a phone. But it's a little handheld e-ink thing. I just love the idea of e-ink. Oh, I think Drac's on the turret. We might be out of charges though now. In which case, this time around, we will be able to blast through the thing with the slingshot. Boom. There we go. That's what it does normally. Get clem. Why are the enemies not highlighting in red? Can't see them. They're all blending into the scenery. So, with these ships, some of the time you have to do something a bit more complicated, but for the most part, you shoot at the reactor until it blows up. And then jobs are good. Oh, you've got a Book Palmer knockoff. Ooh, tell me more about the knockoff. If it's... The only thing that put me off the Bux Palmer was that it was slightly more expensive and Amazon didn't have it on a pay monthly thing. But if there's a knockoff that is potentially a bit cheaper, that'd be cool. I love how Drac's just slicing my back as well.
Direct attention to remaining targets.
There we go, mission complete. And you get components for your Railjack as well, so you get different engines, guns, shield generators, power generators, all kinds of stuff. Ooh, and we've got a relic. Nice. I like getting relics. Right, so we just did that one. So the next one will be Ogle, and there is a Void Storm, so we can do that. Right. What's the lowest one? That one. Your Rally Prime blueprint, nice. Go for that. Oh wait, hold on. Do we want to do it open, Drac? With it being Railjack? He's jumping up and down. Right, how do I change it to... Oh, are you the host? Can you change it to open? I can't change it to open for some reason. It's not as nice as the Palmer, obviously, but it was half the price. It's an Android tablet like the Palmer. Screen front lighting on it's terrible, and the PPI is low, so I wouldn't make it. Fair, completely fair. Are you like taking a vow of silence today, Drac? Are you not typing or anything? You're abstaining from chat. Because I don't have the option to make the game public for some reason. Don't know if you do. Ella says 2 secs. 1, 2. Time's up. You typing in game? I mean you can. I hope you can see my screen. I'm literally not getting out. I don't know why I can't see anything. That's the squad chat. Test. Connection reset by peer. Successfully reconnected chat. Okay, maybe it broke. I don't know what was happening there. I wasn't getting anything. Try type something now. Maybe it'll actually work. There you go. You don't have lead. Yeah, me neither. That's weird. Also, you reset it to factory settings, and there's a rigmarole to get it back to English. That I didn't feel was worth the time to reset it, so it's sitting in a drawer. Oh, yeah, always the case with some tech, isn't it? Hey, Addy, how are you doing? Hope you are doing awesome. Hope you're having a good day today. What time is it for you? Question mark. Don't think I've asked that before. You're like 7 hours behind, I think. Let's see if Ellie is on. Yes. Now this is going to be the question. Is Ellie able to join us in Railjack? It looks like she is. Now will Ellie just teleport on, or do we have to initialize a mission before she teleports on? Looks like she's teleporting on. Hey Nima. Pets Nima. There she is. This is potentially going to be your first Railjack experience, I imagine. So we are going to do... You're going straight in at the deep end. We are doing a Void Storm, which lets us pick a relic. I'm going to pick that one. So yeah, you can also crack relics whilst on Railjack missions. Also, Drax just put his glyph there. Love it. Doing good. Got your backup line set up, so you're excited to get back to streaming tomorrow, and it's 1 in the afternoon here. Oh, not too bad then. Not too bad. I'm glad to hear you've got the backup line set up, so hopefully everything goes smoothly with your stream tomorrow. Is it usual time? Because I think that works out as 2 AM, but it's fine, because you're normally streaming by the time I wake up. Aura worm! Aura worm! Did you see the aura worm on the left? That was the first hint towards Devira. When Railjack came out and nobody knew anything about Devira, seeing the aura worm in the void was kind of like, what the fuck is that? Why is there a dragon snake thing in the void? In fact, Drac, can you show Ellie where the guns are? By the way, I realise I didn't do that. Sorry, Ellie.
Tearing open void fissures at your destination.
Maintain anti-fighter cover. They are about to
Right, let's not go into the Void Storm. That's not the best idea. Not for us hull integrity and shields. We'll be 2 hours earlier than last time, so 7 PM. Nice. Hey, that means I might be able to raid you actually.
Void sink formation detected near you.
Right, do we have anyone on big gun? Is anyone able to blow the... Oh, yeah, I can see lines. I'll hold it steady. There we go. 1 cruise ship down.
Scratch 1 cruise ship.
Yeah, scratch 1 paint job as well, since I'm bashing into all these bloody asteroids. There we go. That's another cruise ship. Drax charging his laser. Boom. 2 cruise ships. Right, there are 2 more cruise ships.
Ship reactor has detonated.
And I reckon we're not going to have enough ammo to blow these up with the big gun, unless somebody can head to the forge and craft some, but I don't know if we've picked up enough stuff to craft some. But the more you do these missions, when you kind of loop around them and that, you tend to get enough. But yeah, if anyone... I don't know what the control is on control to bring up the tactical map, Ellie.
Caution. Void sink
Oh, Ellie's out.
aboard
Okay.
that vessel.
So Ellie, if you head... Where is she? I can see her on there. Oh no, she were on the turret. And Drac is on the front. Oh, I think Drac's... I don't know what's happening. I'm very uncoordinated. I'm just watching people move around on them. Oh, there we go, there we go.
Void storm intensifying.
Yeah, so Drac had crafted some more ammo for the big gun.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated.
So once we deal with this last one, that should be all the things bothering us done. And then we can do the actual mission part of the mission. Boom. Right, let's pick up these yellows. These yellow things are mods for the Railjack. Oh, and materials, actually. Right, now we need to disable the pulse turbine. You have to redo all the work you did on this project yesterday. You didn't pull down the changes in the Git repo before. Oh. And redoing it now, merging and resolving sounds like more work than just redoing it. Fuck. I know that feeling. Hopefully it's not too strenuous, Circudex, but no worries. Work lurking is always appreciated.
Neutralize core. As long as that turbine
Right.
is running,
I think all of us should be able to enter now.
progress impeded.
So Ella, if you leave the guns and follow moi, there is a shortcut key on controller, but I don't know what it is. But if you head up here, this at the very rear is the Warframe slingshot,
A fissure.
which we can
Defend
use
yourself
to
and
fire
use
ourselves
reactant to
at
open
things,
relics.
including
Use
doors.
that reactant to open a relic. Don't
Enter
forget
ship.
the reactant.
Boom.
You need more to open that relic.
You need to make up for all the lost time, bless you. Reminds me of Starfield ship combat. I would say this is a bit less arcadey than Starfield ship combat in a way, and the fact that you can walk around and people can actually board you and stuff like that without it being loading screens in between.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
There we go, relic cracked. Need to use forward artillery for Nightwave. Oh, did you do that, Ella? I mean, if not, we're going to do a bunch of these, I think, today. So there'll be plenty of opportunity to blow shit up with the big guns. I suppose second radiator. Here we go. Let's just insta-do that.
Radiator naked.
Boom. Nope, I can't aim. Everything's shaking too much. I love how this starts like wobbling and magnetising stuff to it and everything. Railjack crew, second radiator. Right, I'll head back to the... Oh shit. I'll head back to the Railjack. Oh, you need rank 3 gunnery to use it? Really? I completely forgot about that. Right, where is the radar array? I'm guessing it's this. Normally it marks stuff. Oh, it's been done. There we go. Everybody back on board. Oh, I didn't get any of the stuff that I wanted, but at least I get a former blueprint. Former blueprints are always good. Radiator naked, clutches bells. I need to have like a joke of the day. Put that on the BRB screen, like funniest comment of the day. Then I can stick yours up there, Addy. Oh, we got a new relic as well. Nice. Right, let's head to the next one. Oh, we got Oberon new optics. Wait, Drac, didn't you want Oberon? Turns out this is where you get Oberon. 34, 29. That one next. Didn't know where he dropped. Yeah, I couldn't remember where Oberon dropped. It was probably because I used to do a load of this that I ended up crafting Oberon, but you're not missing out on much.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So we're now on 122,000 credits. So like I said at the start, you do get good money for doing these missions. It's not too shabby at all.
Pulse turbine is a display of power intended to intimidate. We do not do intimidated. Operational.
Yeah, the only downside is I need to bear in mind that when I'm steering, it affects everybody else's aiming as well, not just my own. Oh, somebody's getting eager. Oh, they did it. I don't know who's outside. That's one of us outside the ship. I don't know who though. There's no name labels. It's very hard to know what's going on during this game mode, I suppose. Oh. That was the big gun. I think I was facing the wrong direction there because you need it towards this one. In fact, is that Drac out there just lasering things? Oh, here we go. Boom. Cruise ship destroyed. You got it. Nice. Yeah, Elliot, that gun, the big gun, is the only thing that can destroy these ships without you having to board them. But if you're out of ammo, which you might be now because I think it only holds 2 charges, there is a forge. In fact, I'll head to the forge and see if I can craft you some ammo. So you go to the back. Here we go. Dome charge. Boom. There you go. You've got some ammo now. So these have a cooldown on them for how often you can craft and stuff. Return to the bridge. There you go. You got it. Boom. Yeah, I don't think my Railjack is too bad because I actually crafted the Railjack before they made substantial changes to them. And as a result, I ended up getting like gifted a load of weapons and mods as kind of a sorry you spent like an entire week crafting your Railjack and now it only takes a couple of days. Right, there's one more cruise ship. If anyone's on the guns. Here she comes. Oh, Drac's inside as well. Yes, I can see their icons if they're in the ship, and then I guess when they leave. If I don't see their icon, I know they're not here. Oh, it's hull repaired. Not for long. Where is the forge? The forge is right at the back of the ship. I don't know if it's down on the D-pad or up or left. I get a feeling it might be left. In fact, if you come on the cockpit, Ellie, if you take the helm, it'll tell you what keybind it is for tactical. It doesn't tell you when you're walking around, but when you're on the helm, it'll, like for me, it says L for tactical. If you just grab the helm. There you go. It'll say like press a button for tactical, and then you can literally cursor over the forge at the back or any section of the ship and it'll teleport you there. So you can just go whoop. It just yeets you there. But yeah, the forge is where I am now. Another useful little trick is if you have your Omni in the gear wheel, anytime you're off the Railjack, it'll teleport you back. Oh, and it's probably worth knowing the Omni is basically a fire extinguisher. If this hull gets knackered and we get holes in us, you use the Omni to fix it all up. Probably should have said that at the start. Oh, you need a rank in tactical to do that. Fair enough. Well, it's just... yeah, you can pilot us on if you want. Can't see... Oh, that's where we need to... Yeah, that's the... pulse turbine. So I will head to the slingshot. If you want to stay on the ship, Ellie, when we open up things inside the destination, the target, it will actually... Oh shit! Oh shit!
We have a pulse turbine strengthening enemy craft.
I just went absolutely flying. But yeah, the idea is that one team does the objectives inside and the other team stay outside and shoot the things that become exposed and stuff. Oh, my enemy highlight's disappearing again when I do these missions. That's weird. There we go, Drax here. Right, 1, 2.
There it is. Blast that radiator.
Blast them.
Expose the
Yeah,
second
I just love the animation of this thing breaking.
Exterior weak point exposed.
There you go.
Fire.
So if you're still in the ship, Elliot, you need to shoot the radar array now.
Core is exposed.
That should have become available. There you go. Nice.
Marking sensitive systems. Trash the place.
Turn to Railjack. Ooh, I've got the Kleptomaniac Nightwave as well. I need to open 30 lockers. That's easy, because we like loot. Mission complete.
Line is still. Enemy forces are
GG's, everyone.
They are unused to meeting an enemy on equal terms.
Right, if you want to remain piloting, Ellie, I will go on the little guns, because I haven't used them ever on this ship.
They will be
So we just did that one, so the last one is that. And we've got another Void Storm. Nice. Bratton Prime Receiver is the only one I don't have there. Nautilus Prime Carapace. There's a former blueprint. Revenant Prime Neuroptics. Ooh. Oh, I'll go for that one. There's a 2 in 3 chance with that one. Right, so if I wanted guns, dorsal turret. Ah, oh, so it makes the ship completely invisible when you're on the guns. Okay, that's cool. And I can still access the abilities. And the big gun. Well, the big rocket launcher gun, not the big explodey stuff gun. Hey, this is cool. Never been on this turret. Never been on the turrets in my own ship. But yeah, every Warframe player can build their own Railjack and customise what type of weapons it's got, what engines and stuff.
Excellent work, Tenno.
It's, ooh, 2 tellurium. Nice. That's what we wanted.
batten down the hatches.
Batten down the hatches. Alright. Let's kill fighter ships.
Hunting. Alert. Enemy fighters have
Why are fighter ships not taking damage?
Detecting void energy accumulation.
Why does it look like the gun's
inside
not
your
working?
objective. Fissures.
Maybe it's just a visual thing. So, what does this button do? Launches a big rocket. That's what it does. Boom. Okay, I like that.
I am seeing a lot of fighter shrapnel. Pilot
Yeah, someone's on big gun. Boom. Yeah, you get a full 360 view when you're on these turrets.
Direct attention.
Quite nice.
Remaining targets.
It's easy to
Ship has arrived.
target
Air
acquire.
powering weapons. Enemy fighters are routing.
That's a cruise ship. Middle mouse button. Boom. Any more fighters? Nope, just the cruise ship.
Eliminated. Focus on remaining targets.
Focus on remaining cruise ship. The cool thing is, the more Railjack missions you do in sequence as well, if you are crafting the dome charges for the big gun, each time you craft it you get +1 ammunition capacity as well. So you are kind of incentivized to go from Railjack to Railjack to Railjack. Not just because it gets you a shitload of money. Oh my god, we oh, that's...
Launch detected.
I'm glad somebody shot the ram sled. Yeah, so these things, ram sleds, they will actually latch onto the Railjack and deposit a bunch of people inside the ship. So then you end up fighting inside the ship as well. You need ammo. Dome charge ammo. I can head to the forge and craft that for you. Let's have a look. Boom. 5 out of 5 now. That's the real one. I want this one. Boom.
Cruise ship reactor has detonated. Pretty.
Right. Now we are... Oh, this is the asteroid hangar one. We probably all need to go inside to get us reactant for the relic.
Find out that reason.
So we should probably all disembark. Probably don't need to use the slingshot, just find the nearest airlock and yeet yourself into space. The ship might get boarded while we're away. Sometimes happens. It's honestly not too big of a problem if it does, because the NPCs will either take care of it or it takes like half an hour for the ship to die. No. And the cool thing is, if you've got a necromech, you can actually summon the necromech here. Although not if you're looking at a banister. For obvious reasons. Necromechs aren't compatible with banisters. Oh shit. Relic cracked.
That's
nice.
it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Right, Drax hacking the door, so if we head back into the hangar.
Exposed. Open fire.
Radiator exposed. Oh shit. Right. I'll go back in the ship.
Expose the next radiator. Bingo. Crew, trash that radiator.
I am going to shoot it
Prototype destroyer on lockdown.
now.
Rupture the hangar's
I didn't even press shoot.
lockdown.
But apparently it's dead.
You can cool your jets. Downloading specs.
You can cool your jets.
Sector.
Oh, you can actually pilot the
Tail.
enemy's ship out of that hangar, by the way. Which can be quite funny.
Unwelcome visitors inbound.
Oh my god, what's this meteor doing that's like... Oh yeah, there we go.
Captured the enemy cruise ship.
Somebody's piloting it. I can't remember if that will actually follow us to the next mission. No, former or former. I'll pick Drax former so he gets some points for it. Yeah, that cruise ship might follow us to the next mission. I can't remember. So you can capture and take control of enemy vessels and essentially have a fleet. I keep pressing escape instead of X. Right, so let's try, if I initiate the next one, which should be the first Venus one, which is Bifrost. See if you can stay inside that enemy vessel, and then we'll have, we'll have two ships. Ooh, new mod, particle ram. Oh. Somebody's shooting. Yeah, if you vote for the mission, it might just like yeet us all there. I don't know. I'm hoping it does. If anyone wants to help you with Drac, what are you doing? Is that Drac? No, it's Ellie. Ellie's blowing up the friendly ship. Wants to help you with Paris Prime in terms of have you got some relics for it? I don't know if I do. But we'll just do whichever ones have void fishes around them. Can't vote, can you redo the vote? Okay. Ooh. Bifrost Echo. I'm guessing maybe you couldn't vote because you were on the other ship then or something, maybe. I don't know, I'm sure you could in the past take the cruise ships with you on other missions. Or I might just be talking shit. It happens more often than I'd like.
Another job well executed.
Yep, 220,000 credits now. Oh, we've got a couple of Harrow chassis blueprints as well. Love it. Nice, this is a Railjack one now.
In sector. Depopulated.
And Railjack ones are annoying because they've got shields.
Railjack is within range. Blast it to fragments.
Don't blast it to fragments. Need to watch me guns overheating.
I want torpedoes armed and dispatched now.
Disable priority targets prior to boarding the capital ship.
You want big gun, Drac? Or Ellie? Is anyone on big gun?
I want more firepower out there. Launch one of the cruise ships.
The cool thing about the Corpus maps is they actually come with, oh, I can see lasers.
For whoever captures that ship. Ram sleds away.
The Corpus missions actually have bonus objectives as well. So there are ice mines that we can investigate, and those will get us blueprints, especially for you, Ellie. That'll get us blueprints for Nautilus, I think it's called, which is one of the Sentinels. I discovered they're called Sentinels the other day as well, instead of, you know, mags. They're basically mags.
Arm the warheads. Fire full salvo.
Right, let's collect all these mods. We need to destroy the security nodes. There we go. Now we can enter there, but for now, if we head to here, this is an Orokin tower thing.
Crew, we have a derelict vessel.
Derelict vessel.
Dropping cannon
Boom.
out of airlock.
I think you can find sonar cords and stuff like that in here as well. Oh, you can bring up the tactical map with this as well. Issue orders, teleport. Oh, I can actually teleport. I can observe yous. That's cool. What happens if I observe my NPC and click teleport? Oh, it does know. Okay, cool. Never fiddled with that stuff. So yeah, it transitions to normal Warframe maps on these stuff. Oh. Sevagoth ghosty goos everywhere. Everything is dead.
Decrypting archives.
Oh yeah, we all get the unidentified item as well.
Interesting.
Nice. That's good to know then. Oh. Am I still using Gara's rifle? I think I am. Like a glass fragment cannon. Boom. Ah! Getting lasered. Ooh, headshot. There we go. Now it lets me do it. Right, so now we need to enter the big main ship. Technically, it is safer if we fly there in his arc wings because it can still launch boarding stuff at us. It's only a little way off, especially if you tap the sprint button so that you do your warp. Although we do have to be careful in arc wings because they do tend to like blowing us out of the sky a bit. Ooh, and those things there, those little yellow clouds, they tend to be like resource areas where you can get all the crafting resources and stuff like that. Yeah, Ellie, if you press whatever button it is you use for sprint, I think it's not sprint, slide. I think if you tap it, that's how you can blink. Yeah, I think you just blinked, yeah. Yeah, blinking tends to be like the fastest movement for Archwings. Although it's easy to crash into a wall. And once you go into a wall, you're yeah, you start taking damage.
Good luck.
LB, I hold A while spamming LB. Why do you hold A while spamming LB? Oh shit, that's a wall. Because the LB taps make you go down.
Helmets on, shields up, and exterminate those Tenno rats. Move.
Well, to be fair, our mission is just exterminate now. So it literally does, like, when you board them, it does swap to, like, a normal, regular Warframe mission. Oh, there's arachnoids. Where's the arachnoids? I'm not dropping any toroids, though, sadly. Oh, train. Yeah, the idea behind Empyrean, which was the name of the expansion when they added Railjack, was that there was going to be cross-party play. So a party could be doing a Railjack mission up here in space, and it would affect people that were down in the open worlds on like Venus and the plains of Eidolon and stuff like that. But I think they had a load of trouble getting it implemented, and it just kind of got forgot about. I would love for him to revisit something like that. So it'd be such a cool idea, like helping another party on their own mission and them helping you out on the two different types of gameplay. I mean, I say different types of gameplay. It's essentially the same as, it's like a big Archwing. Ooh, Ambassador Receiver Blueprint. I'm pretty sure I've already got that. But that's another thing you can only get from Railjack missions, I think. There are some Railjack exclusive... Ooh, Ambassador stock. Hey, we're on 2 out of 3. This is the part where we discover I've already made an Ambassador, and I didn't like it. Boom. There we go. Well, I should be looking for lockers, to be honest. Lockers, there we go. Get me Kleptomaniac Nightwave progressing. I'm on me way. Ooh, 3 lockers. 1, 2, 3. You don't understand how Penta works. It's firing grenades, but they're not exploding. I remember hating the Penta. I can't remember what it does or how it works, but I remember hating it. It was wildly ineffective. But what you will hopefully find is, because we're doing all this Archwing stuff, we're going to get shitloads of affinity towards his weapons. My Lex Prime's already at 29 at the moment. Oh, I also should probably use this. This is my new Archwing weapon that I crafted. Right, Railjack recall. Yeah, you just maxed out Accolato so that can get Tithok. I think I liked Accolato. Oh, Ellie, if you open up your gear wheel, you can just click the Omni. I think it automatically does it. Can I teleport you, or does that teleport me to you? Let's find out. I can't do either. Issue orders. What? Why did issue orders bring up a gear wheel? Oh, rank 10 no. Yes? What? This is weird. You think it's intrinsics for Omni Recall. Ah, got you. Yeah, I've just realised the reason it's saying I can't click this is because rank 10 tactical required. Fair enough. It's good that you can, like, watch other people, though. Oh, camera went weird there. Right, what is the next Avena Swan? So we did Bifrost. Guess it's Beacon Shield Ring. That's volatile. What does volatile mean? What is a volatile mission? I can't remember volatile missions. This could be bad.
'Job well executed.
255,000 credits. Still only 2 tellurium though. It'd be nice to have more.
Overheat that thing's reactors. I will update you on the fly.
Oh, I think I'm vaguely remembering now. Overheat that thing's reactors.
All Corpus craft. Engage enemy Railjack.
Boom, boom.
Disable priority targets before hitting that capital ship.
Oh, my guns have overheated again.
Locating breach points. Launching ram sleds.
Don't launch ram sleds. I don't like ram sleds. Ram sled. Boom. There we go. One cruise ship destroyed. I've noticed that there often tends to be one more cruise ship than what you need.
Launch another cruise ship.
Tagging nearby Corpus officer.
Where is the next
Their credentials
security
would
node?
assist with the reactor job. Your call.
Oh, so we can optionally go in there to get some credentials.
Friends. Enemy
Oh,
cruise
don't
ship
blow that ship up. Don't blow that ship up. I think we need to go inside and steal the credentials from the captain of that ship.
targets neutralized.
Well, optional.
Next
It's an
up,
optional objective.
capital ship.
If somebody wants to do that. Yeah, I think Drax off. Wait, what's that over there? Oh. 207 20,727 meters.
Let's soften them up.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Torpedoes.
Credentials acquired. Nice.
VIP credentials. Grab them. Credential authenticity confirmed. We can go.
Boom. Yeah, so Drax actually blown that ship up from the inside. All aboard. Yep. Alright, let's head to the optional place first, because, again, we might get the Nautilus blueprint.
Sensor readings indicate nearby derelict.
Whee! Down the hatch.
Crew,
And into the breach.
what you can and get out. Remember what happened last time.
Nothing happened last time, Cephalon Psi. It was fine. Oh, shit. I should probably look for lockers again. Locker, locker. Nice. Whoop. Run out of ammo. Down here. Yeah, I think that's like, this is like a Corpus facility that's been attached to some kind of Orokin, like, derelict or something. Because this bit's all Orokin inside here, like when you go to Void missions and stuff like that. Oh, he went flying. Locker.
Encrypting archives. Crew.
Nice.
You might find this interesting.
Right, I'm going to use the thing to teleport, because I can. Makes life a bit easier. I'm going to snooze the ads.
Tenno disembarking.
Lith L5 has the Paris Prime upper limb. Okay. Well, I'll keep my eye out for any Lith fishers. I think Venus is Lith fishers. Because these first couple of missions haven't been relic ones as of yet. Also, I'm glad that these space derelicts aren't made up of fleshy bits like the one in Cetus is. That would be a bit concerning. Fleshy space derelicts. Alright, so what is this volatile mission then? What actually happens when we get inside here? Is it just a sabotage, essentially? There we go, Ellie's in.
Adjust the reactor signature. Render it vulnerable to our weapons. Go.
Okay.
Reactor console nearby. The codes
Oh, wait, I'm remembering this now, somewhat.
Corpus engineers will not immediately detect intrusion.
I think he starts a hack, does Cephalon Psi, and then there are drones that appear to try and interrupt his hack, so you have to go around and, like, deal with the drones.
Have somehow been allowed to board us.
Oh shit, Drak's dead. Why are you dead, Drak? What happened? What actually happened? Oh my god, you could become a statue. That's weird. Drak got turned into a statue. Ooh. There we go, Ellie's got it. Maintain the reactor within size thresholds.
Specified range.
Okay. So... I don't recognise this anymore. I don't remember that meter. I don't know what it means.
Maintain reactor heat within optimal range. Target vents when needed to discharge excess heat.
Oh, yes. Okay. So when it starts getting red, we blow the pipes up.
Reactor venting.
Yep.
Heat
Got it.
discharged.
So there's another pipe down here. So now that it's getting close, we'll pop that. That keeps the heat down.
Destroyed. Pressure dropping. Core heat dropping.
Hey, this is cool. We've got an actual different mission type.
Engineers inbound.
Blow that one up. Right, we need to. If you see a pipe, shoot it. We're getting quite hot here. Where's the next one? It's there. Oh shit. Oh. Next one's over there. Boom. Right. We're at the lower end of the optimal area. This is good. I'll get ready to blow this one when it gets hot.
Engineers inbound.
Boom. Oh, engineers, what do they do? Shit, I need to get around the other end. There we go, I got it.
Shaft open. Reactor heat dropping.
Oh, the marker's changing as well. Oh no, we don't want to cool it anymore. Just, the optimal place is a little further along now. It keeps changing. So it's now in the optimal range.
Engineers inbound.
And now it's getting close to the end. So now we burst it. Hey, this is interesting. I imagine it's probably quite difficult on later on difficulties.
Vent shaft open.
There we go, we did it.
Reactor heat dropping.
GG's team.
Reactor recalibration complete. Return to this Railjack via Arcwing.
We shall return to the Railjack. Yeah, I couldn't remember doing that mission type before. It's probably one that I didn't do too often. This is why I thought it'd be a cool idea to do Railjack, because it does kind of get a little bit abandoned, shall we say. Right, well, on that topic, not the topic of abandoned, but ads are about to start, so we'll head back to the ship, but otherwise, enjoy the highlights if you're subscribed. If not, top up your drink, grab a snack, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Bye. Messing around with Octavia. It's been fun. And if you saw in the Discord, I caved and I bought some Mandacord tunes because this fills me with so much joy. If you remember my Xenoblade Chronicles X playthrough, when you're flying in the air in the mech, this is fucking awesome. Well, I've done a load of Railjacks so long. I used to do this all the time. You get so many credits for it, actually. Right, it's Q, no, that. This isn't cheating, by the way. This is strategy. Spawn a big giant mech on ship below said ship. Oh, that's got a shield, actually. Do I have to disable the shield? Looks like it. Oh shit. Attack reactor. Why? Get back on that. Blow the thing up. Ooh, stutter. Off we pop. Oh, I haven't played in 2 years though. She's here! Fucking hell, she's here! Stab. Okay, did that work? I think it worked. Come on. Come on. Oh no, it wasn't that way. It was! It was! Stabby, stabby! What? Wait, what? I thought the last one was definitely in the right position. Fuck! What? Also, network not responding. That's not great. Shall I see if I can do a song? Do 10 Hours Awakening. What do you do for them? That's what you do. The D-pad as well. Oh my god, there's so many lichers. Right. Get back into my Warframe and do something. There we go. 5 years, yeah. Or approximately. It was basically whenever they added them. You can get fucked. I am vanquishing you. Go away. Ooh. Stab through the head. And on the topic of animals interrupting the stream, here's Moose. You okay? Are you getting scared by all the thunder and lightning? It's all gone now, though. It's sunny. Crazy, isn't it? What's that over there? Moose? What's that? And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. If you grabbed a snack, let me know what snack you grabbed so that I can be incredibly jealous. And yes, turns out the ads ran when there was a final step to that mission, but it was literally just shoot at something. So it's fine. You didn't miss much. Right, let's see if that's survival. That's Orphix. That's defense. I don't think any of them are Lith relics. Does Saturn have a Lith relic one? Scare me. In fact, I can go here. There's a spy Lith relic we can do, Ellie, if you want to do a spy one. Otherwise, we can do a skirmish one. Wait, that's around Venus. Why didn't I see that? Venus Proxima. Defense. Orphics. Survival. Oh, it's the next one. It's the next one we were going to do anyway. Let's do it. Voidstorm Spy. Right, so you're after Paris. Is it only the upper limb that you need, Ellie? That's lower limb, that's lower limb. That's the Paris Prime itself, and that's the upper limb. I do have a relic with the upper limb. L5, that's the one you mentioned. I can pick that one if that's all you need. Oh, there's also a chance for Lavos Prime systems. There's always a chance. Nope. Keep pressing T when I'm trying to, like, close the chat thing. Whoops. Whoops. Adi has just had a bit of a scare and realised you're an idiot. First of all, no, you're not. He was running a bandwidth test with your new line and started noticing a bunch of frames and bitrate dropping. After 20 minutes of pulling your hair out, I realised I was uploading some YouTube shorts at the same time. Yeah, that's a bit silly, isn't it? Bless. You have, on the topic of bitrate and stuff, you had the same issue I did, didn't you? Where if you put it above, like, to 6K or above bitrate in OBS, like, technically you're supposed to be able to do 6K, but then OBS starts saying it's unstable, even though Twitch starts saying it's unstable, even though the Twitch inspector doesn't. So yeah, it's weird. I've just stuck it back to 5K. I think it's because there's some fluctuation, you know, because mine's at 5K, but currently I'm on 5,300, which is above 5K. So I don't know how it all works. But yeah, maybe don't upload YouTube shorts at the same time. Just don't use the internet at all. Just kick everybody off your Wi-Fi so that only you are using it. Right, what's going on? What's happening? Drax here. Ellie's here. Ellie? Stop shooting me. He said about the Paris Prime. We can do the thing for the Paris Prime. We can do this one. Is it only the lower limb that you need? Or should I also consider picking a relic that has the lower limb or the overall blueprint? You need all of it. Right, cool. Well, all of them are bronze drops as well, which means we've got a really good chance of it dropping. So if you equip a Lith L5, I guess I will equip a Lith M4, because that gets the overall, and then if Drac has a T4 or a Z3 or something, then you never know. We could... Oh, wait, hold on. We don't want them all to drop, do we? No, we don't want them all to drop. Sorry. I just realised how bad a mistake that. I mean, can you imagine if it rolled all three of them and we were all on different relics? It's like, you can have one of the three things that have dropped, but not all three. You've never had any issues streaming at 6K, but if you go beyond that, your viewers can get hit with a black screen and error message. Huh, interesting. Do y'all not enable enhanced broadcasting? What is enhanced broadcasting? I've never heard of it. I've not heard of it at all. I've got the disconnect protection thing on. I've seen that. But I don't know what enhanced broadcasting is. You've gone for lower limb? Same. Yeah, so that doubles his chances of getting the lower limb. Right. Drac, do you want to pilot? I know you were piloting at the end. Drac can pilot. I'll go on one of the guns. Ellie's on that guns. I will go on this guns. Ah, so the top and bottom the guns are now. Nice.
All forces, target the Railjack.
I'm not seeing gunfire again. But I am seeing damage numbers, so I think it's fine.
Ram sleds, launch. Bring me that Railjack.
Launch missile. There we go, someone's up big gun. You'll need to leave then rejoin so you can get your relic. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm confused. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about the void damage, by the way. It takes a lot to get through the hull. The shields are comparatively weak on Railjacks, but the hull is pretty damn strong.
Comet shard destroyed.
Comet shard?
Shot.
The fuck's a comet shard? I don't know what a comet shard is and who destroyed it and how it was destroyed, but I'm glad it was destroyed. Addy's never bothered, since your viewers always get multiple transcodes even without it.
Torpedoes locked.
Yeah, I'm not very technical when it comes to streaming. I'm literally just a case of it works, it seems to look fine, and nobody's complained. So, oh, what was that? That was a big explosion. Also, we've somehow collected 4 reactant without leaving the ship. Wait, am I collecting reactant from... Did everybody else leave me and go inside a station? They did. So I'm defending the ship, but I'm still getting reactant. That is a good sign, to be fair. You got like 3 lifts as a reward, but they're not available. Oh, right, yeah, I get you. They're not available to use because they're mission rewards. You don't actually have to leave the mission, LA. We can return to the dry dock, and that will kind of like close out the Railjack session, and then we can kind of just head back off on one. Can head off on one, on a rampage. Mine could too, but I noticed the picture quality improved quite a bit after that. Also your VODs. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, to be fair, the only downside I've noticed is when... So I'm streaming this at 60 FPS now because it generally looks better and a lot smoother. But I noticed if I make some highlights within the Twitch tools, they do start to become a bit fragmented. But I haven't noticed that on the actual VOD itself. The VOD seems fine, but the highlights, like if you get a section using the highlighter tool, that's the part where it starts to become a bit crusty. So I figured that was kind of a minor thing. Let's pick up these purples.
Incoming comet shard destroyed.
What are these comet shards? Is that maybe the name for their Railjacks? Not Railjacks, ram sleds. Priority target disabled, nice.
Escalating. I want another cruise ship on the field.
Right, are we going for the optional objective as well?
Priority targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship.
Do you want a lift?
Torpedoes.
I can give you the lift. Yeah, but with your torpedoes. I go on here. Where's Drac? Drac's on board. Drac's not on board. Ellie's on board. Right, heading to the optional objective.
Ice driver loaded with comet shard. Blast them.
Ice driver loaded with comet shard. Oh yeah, it must be the thing that kind of looks like a...
Comet shard shot down. Derelict spotted. Your call.
Yeah, there was a red thing that looked kind of like the boarding thing. But I'm guessing it's not a boarding thing then. I hope it's not a boarding thing.
Eyes open. We do not know what is on that thing.
I know what's on this thing. Loot is on this thing. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there's infested. That's oh, because it's a relic mission. Of course, there's infested. There's everything. That's how relic missions work. I hate that those guys can spin their weapon to block your shots. Titanium Prime 22. Nice. Ooh. Gotta go take a call, so gonna lurk for a bit. No worries, Addy. Hopefully it's a good call, a productive call, or a positive call, or a birthday call. Could be that. Could be a very, very late happy birthday for you. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. That's what I do. Oh shit. Ah. There was a lot of enemies crowded into that little doorway. The difference is, instead of relying on Twitch transcoding, enhanced broadcasting supports multiple client-side encoders and also auto-configures the stream. And according to Twitch, non-partners may not always get transcoded streams. Yeah, I know something is changing in the future regarding transcoding on Twitch. So I think it's swapping over to the being able to do H.265 instead of H.264. And therefore you need to do all the transcoding and stuff at your end rather than Twitch automatically transcoding it. What that means for me, I don't know. I have no idea. But until I get a complaint, I'll just keep things as they are. If something's not broke, why fix it? Is generally the way I approach many things.
Void storm escalating.
Right, now we need to enter the Corpus Stanchion. I don't know why I was about to say Staunchion. I'm just going to yeet myself at it with the slingshot. That seems like a productive use of the slingshot. Ooh. Boom! Yeah, you cross a lot of distance that way. Right next to the storm, though. Well, if you do need to do something after that, enhanced broadcasting is a checkbox in OBS. Ah, got you. Nice. Yeah, I don't tend to fiddle with OBS's settings too much, although having recently moved from an Nvidia card to an AMD card, I have had to do a bit of fiddling because it was wanting to use the CPU for encoding, which didn't seem like a good idea.
Storm amplifying. Complete the mission ASAP.
Now, I think this Void Storm can only sap my shields and not my health. Hopefully. Oh, it's a spy mission at this point, by the way. So, in fact, I'm titanium. I can just fall. I'm just gonna like turn into a pixie.
Boarding operation successful.
Yeah, that's what stops you from getting an AMD GPU. We talked about this already, though.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, I haven't noticed any downsides ever since getting the AMD GPU Circuit X. It literally just... I just changed the settings to make sure it's using the GPU for the rendering. Ellie died outside.
Tenno, you are here to
There you go,
infiltrate
you're
data
back.
vaults
Wait,
and
what?
retrieve
No,
highly
that's track.
sensitive enemy information.
I think you can respawn? You should be able to respawn. Is that you? Question mark. I'm confused. I do not know what has happened. Oh shit, I went through a nullifier. Yeah, don't fly through a nullifier field, it nullifies your abilities.
Failed to prevent the Tenno from boarding. Intercept them at once.
You bled out, you don't want to spend the 52k affinity. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even get a notification that you'd... Oh shit.
And they will start destroying the data.
I didn't even get a notification that anything had happened, so... Alright, just gotta wait for these lasers to pass. My fairy farm is not assisting in any way at this point, but I guess I can get past the lasers quicker. Oh shit, that didn't put me where I thought it would. Ooh.
Excellent work. A clean extraction.
Oh,
with
I
no
just noticed it
relics.
said data purging as well. I'm not getting notifications for that. I think the game's gotten confused about whether it wants to tell me things. But yeah, I was really worried, Circudex, when I got the AMD card, because I knew it was going to be better for gaming, but, I mean, compared to my 1660 at the very least. But I'd heard lots of scary bad things in regards to, oh, you can't use that for streaming. It's no good on AMD for streaming, but in my case, it's AMD's better for Linux, because obviously I use that. Which, to be fair, I didn't even have to install any drivers or anything. It's literally just worked. But yeah, I just went in the OBS settings, told it to use the VAA API or something like that, and yeah, seems to be all right. Why are there arachnoids on these ships? I find that very strange. Hammer. Oh shit! I'm getting jade lighted.
Everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Right, extraction is that way. It isn't a massive difference in quality, but it is a difference on Twitch anyway. I mean, considering I'm now running games at ultra settings instead of instead of minimum, I think it's definitely an improvement in quality on my part. So I can't complain in that regards. Oh god, I'm walking forwards automatically again. There's a void storm. There we go. Right, so I don't know what's going to happen now. Maybe when we leave, Ellie will respawn. Return to Railjack. I don't know how dying works on on Warframe, to be honest. I mean, I know how dying works solo. It makes you cry, it makes you very sad, because you don't get anything. Not saying you should have done differently, just saying this does stop you from using AMD. I noticed there are a bunch of plugins you can get for OBS. Again, I'm a weirdo, I don't like installing plugins and shit, 'cause they scare me. Oh, I don't have that one. Nice. But there are some plugins as well that offer even more API options for AMD encodes and stuff, so there may be decent ways of doing it, I don't know. A Kina Prime Blade. And a Power Drain mod that has no rank. Nice. Right, well, if we head... Ooh, we got Levan engines. They're a bit shit, to be fair. Epitaph blueprint. Nice. Already got an epitaph. Corrupted hollow key. I don't know what they're for. I forgot. Right. It's probably going to show us all this again anyway. But if we go to the dry dock, that should like finish the Railjack session. So you should get all your lith relics and everything, Ellie. Yeah, they don't use NVIDIA encoder because they're not NVIDIA cards, but they use AMD encoder. Yeah, so by default, the card was wanting to use the CPU for encoding, but I told it to use the AMD encoder, the hardware encoder. So it's using that instead. Because I'm on like 1% CPU usage, so it's definitely not using the CPU for encoding. Yes, and it's inferior! So I personally don't use it. It is what it is. It works. I can't tell a difference. I've got a friend who streams. He's on Windows and he just has the 7900 XT, which is even stronger than my card, and everything looks fine. Never noticed any issues or anything. I guess maybe there's a video file side of things like there is with audio file. You can't vote because you're dead. Oh, fuck. Right, well, I guess I'm pressing play then. I'll force the vote. You probably should have respawned, to be fair, really. Waiting for players. Oof. Yeah, I think you have to respawn, Ellie. Hey, Priestify! How's it going? How is the holiday? How is North Wales?
Another job well executed.
You're gonna have to sacrifice the 52k. Yeah, it doesn't rank down any of your affinities though, that's the thing. So if anything ranked up a level, it won't go down a level. But you'll just lose some of the extra over-the-top progress of the affinity. Pretty good, thanks. You're missing your computer there. That's why people invented smartphones. So that you didn't have to miss your computer anymore. Have you got an iPhone, Priest? You could download Warframe. Or you could play Angry Birds. Why don't you play Angry Birds? Wait, what? What happened to all these? They just said they were maxed. Oh, I think maybe we do have to leave the dojo, actually. I don't think the affinity is actually carried over for them. That's annoying. That's weird. True, you want to play DayZ though. Priest, I'm sure if you go on the App Store, you'll find like Day Zombie Survival 2025 or something like that. Realistic Zombie Survival 2025. Yeah. Leaving back to the Orbiter has updated all of the affinities and stuff. Right, let's get the Soma back on the go. Let's get that mastered. Bronco Prime? Go on then. 200% damage, yes. The slash impact. Concussion rounds. Boom. That's all we can do. Now does 1,924 damage. Nice. Can't swap these out because they're built-in weapons. This song sounds like one of those songs that you'd drive to at night. It's just a night driving song, this. Right, I will invite everybody.
This sector belongs to
If anybody else wants to play, do
first,
let me know in chat.
Administration second, and to you, not at all.
And then I guess if we're still wanting... Did you get your relic item, Ellie? 'Cause I think one of these was also... Yeah, there's a Lith Voidstorm there. Paris Prime upper. You did, but it wasn't what you wanted. Okay. Do you have any more L5s? Because if you've got more L5s, we can both go L5 because then it increases the chances. You have 2 left. Cool. Right. Equip for mission. Yes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, I probably should have looked at seeing if I could up my intrinsics as well, actually.
Down the hatches. A nearby
Who's piloting?
is strengthening the Grenier fleet.
You're more than welcome to pilot if you want to
This could
pilot.
be a pain in the neck. Take it out. We are on
Okay.
their boards.
I'll pilot.
Look alive.
Tenno, detecting void energy accumulation inside your objective. Fissures.
How much damage does that missile actually do? A shitload. That's how much it does.
Powering weapons.
Boom. Something just ranked up. Who's firing the big gun? What are you firing it at?
Caution. Void sink detected aboard that vessel. Enemy fighters down 50%.
Oh, the missile's actually like a big physical missile as well. Never noticed that. There we go. 2 cruise ships are down and ready to be popped. There's lots of fighters around.
Remaining fighters are being called off. Excellent.
Goodbye, fighters. I need to improve the cooldown rate on these guns. Ooh, new mod. 9.1% forward artillery damage. Hell yeah. Boom. That one has been missiled. Do we have any cannon fire?
Crew, void sink formation detected near you.
There we go. Boom. One down. Next one.
We have one less crew ship to
Boom.
be concerned with. Direct attention.
Cruise ship's destroyed.
Void storm intensifying.
Oh, we've got one more cruise ship to go.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship has translated into the sector.
I will see if I can make some more dome charges. Wait, it says 3 out of 3. Maybe Drac crafted some. Oh yeah, Drac said it. Whoop. Where's the cruise ship? I can't see any cruise ship. Oh, it's down there. 'Tis behind us. Oh. And boom. Nice. It's a very satisfying explosion, that.
Cruise ship reactor
Just charge up
has
lasers and
detonated.
just
Pretty.
boom, dead.
Arcwind slingshot loaded. 10-0 in the barrel.
Yeah, good shout. I should probably go in the slingshot as well. Oh, maybe. Question mark.
New target.
There we go.
Pulse turbine. Infiltrate. Disable reactors. Neutralize core. As
Boom.
long as that turbine is running, the enemy is
Smashes
informed
face
of our
straight into
progress.
enemy space station. Oh wow, my arc gun actually leveled up even though I'm not using
Look
it.
out for reactant. Defeat the
Ellie,
reactant.
remember you will want to join us in here as well
Open a relic.
to get the relic.
Don't forget the reactant.
Get the
You
reactant.
need more to open that relic.
Oh yeah, you've got 8. Oh, you've got 10. There we go.
Well
Oh, is
done,
everybody
Ted.
in here?
Your relic is opened.
I find it so hard to keep track of people. Or maybe you were in the ship and maybe you still got it. Because I was getting it last time, actually. Yeah, you are. You still... Yeah, no, you got it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how it works.
Radiator exposed. Open fire.
Boom. Big spinny thing blowing up.
One radiator down. Make it 2.
There we go. That should be everything in here.
Crew, trash that radiator. Destroy the core. Now.
Destroy the core. Now.
Key components marked. Destroy them.
Oh, I didn't get any. Well, I do want the... Wait, I've got an epitaph.
Pulse
Epitaph
turbine
Prime, though,
rendered
actually.
Inoperative. Let us see how the enemy handles an even playing field. Turbine fragged. Secondary targets eliminated.
Nice.
Rear fleet is backing off. Good work. We are making a difference.
Yeah, making a difference. I wonder. Ah, no, you can't swap back to the normal map from here. Right, well, this next one that we were doing on the Railjack thing was survival. Maybe we'll come... Oh, shit. Just twatted me mic. Apologies. Yeah, if we want to do some more of those lith relics later on, it might be better off just doing them on regular, like, capture missions or something.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yeah, another 42k just for that mission. Always good. I am on the guns. Elite Tarot Weaver. They spawned right in front of us. At least I can see the guns now.
Priority targets.
All units prepare for shield resonance amplification. Tether power plant. Deliver charge boost.
That sounds incredibly fancy, whatever you're doing, but please stop.
I want more firepower out there. Launch
There we go, security node gone.
Alert. Enemy cruise ship on scope.
I see it. Missile.
Priority targets neutralized.
Boom.
Next up, capital ship.
Let's soften them up. Torpedoes. Fire at will.
No, we don't like torpedoes. Torpedoes are no good. Ooh. There's some yellows down there. Whoa. What is that? What the fuck is that? Did I do that? How did you find the Oracle thing? It's just in front of us. It's got the big white icon in front of it. It's got like a white icon on the entrance. Are you piloting? Yeah, Track's piloting. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's an icon. There's an icon of a circle on LA, so I'm guessing that means the big gun. Drak's got like a picture of a ship. No icons for you. It's literally here. It's if you get out, you should be able to find the entrance. It's just above you. If you want to go for it, I'll see about dealing with this other cruise ship and picking up mods. Okay, so Drak's icon's changed to an Archwing. Ella's has changed back to the big gun, so let's go blow up this cruise ship. Meow. Oh, there's some more fighters as well.
Arm the warheads. Fire full salvo. Take them down.
There we go. Boom. Cruise ship destroyed. Nice. There's a ship component down there. Oh shit. They hurt. More fighters. Fighters destroyed. The Zekti shield array, Mark 1.
Construct the tether power plant to fortify all shields.
Who's that over there? It's just a normal fighter. We're 7 kilometers out though. I feel like they're after Drak. Ramming speed. There we go. I think.
Get out.
I
Remember
think.
what happened last time.
Okay, Drax gone back into the relic place. Question mark?
Torpedoes primed. Stand by to salvage their remains.
I think if we sit here, let's see if they launch cruise ships at us. Not cruise ships, boarders. I don't think they will. I think we might be safe here. I think we're a bit too close for them to actually launch something at us. Also, I've noticed there seems to be no way of zeroing when you're in a Railjack on mouse and keyboard. Like, I'm not touching the mouse, it's pivoting upwards. Maybe there's a setting for that. Arcwing Railjack. When set, look input only turns the Railjack and does not affect your crosshair.
Torpedoes armed and dispatched.
Maybe it's
now.
that setting.
Decrypting archives. Crew.
Whoa,
I
that
find this
feels...
interesting.
Okay, that does stop us from moving, but that feels incredibly weird. So let's turn that off. Where's it gone? There. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I guess it's because it's like... It's kind of like pulling the ship towards wherever you're looking. Oh, so I guess if I find the right spot, I can center it and stop it from moving. Right, Drax here. We've got the unidentified item. So let's go do the survival mission. We like survival missions.
Torpedoes
Boom.
locked. Target in range. Firing.
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship.
I'd love
for
to know who
much
this
needed
fellow
supplies.
Tenno operative is.
Make your presence known.
There we go.
Life support has been cut off.
This should
They're
also be
trying to
pretty
choke
damn
you
good
out.
for
Hold
affinity.
on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
I forgot to swap to the solar.
Tenno have
No rooms this
somehow
way.
been allowed to board us. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Wipe them out.
Look for personal life support modules.
Ooh,
dropped by
tellurium.
fallen
Nice.
enemies.
That's what we want. I mean, that's what I want. Everybody else might want something else, but I definitely want tellurium. It's like the rarest item in the known universe. Aha, locker. And another. Bronco Prime Rank 6. Nice.
Life support on
Yeah, this
the way.
thing's got loads of bullets, but it doesn't do a right lot of damage. And that's got 4 bullets. And does a modicum more damage. But it's not great. They're all coming up the stairs.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating
I should
it
probably
will provide
use the
you with-
hammer actually, because I want to get rid of it, because I fucking hate hammers. I mean, they're okay for doing this. Like big jumpy slams. Well, it doesn't even kill them half at time then. Oh wait, I need to do a ground finisher. Bonk. That noise of just oh. Bonk. Bonk. Ooh, okay, that was a nice sliding air slash. That's what I'll call it. Sliding air slash. I need to find another human. Oh, they died.
Get ready for a capsule.
Wait, is it Vex killing them? I think Vex is just stealing all my kills. I need to knock someone on the floor and do a ground finisher, because I think that's one of the Nightwave challenges. Okay, Draking got that one. Human! Right, he's on the floor. He's on the floor. Ground finisher. There we go. Okay, turns out it wasn't a Nightwave challenge. Unless it didn't count. I think I can get a Nightwave from here. Yeah, I've got some Nightwave creds. Corrosive damage, Mercy Kill. That's what I need to do. I need a Maximus unit for that. Wait, Jesus for Christ, it's invisible. What's invisible? Oh, was that a message from earlier about the thing? Oh shit. Is that a mercy kill? It is, nice. Another Nightwave challenge complete. Oh, this gun I've got on gas damage because of the last Nightwave thing. So it's always funny when you're like, why is this gun not doing the damage that I thought it did? It's because you made it weaker so that it had a specific element on it for Nightwave. Stop whacking me. Summer 14. Nice, nice. Bonk. I mean, when the hammers hits, it's fine. It's just slow. I don't like slow weapons. Also, I'm about to die.
The raid is off to a successful start.
Thank you for the hydrate, Abia.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Are we extracting or are we continuing? In fact, we should probably extract. Because we're not on a relic one. Unless you want some more affinity. Oh shit. Okay, somebody's at the objective. Let's go. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, I should probably just do this. And I can just fly my way there instead. There we go. Yeah, Titania's quite cool because she can enter Arcwing mode in regular missions at any point. Yay, welcome back, Abia. Were you doing anything cool? Were you setting up the PS2 perhaps? Did you get one of those HDMI adapters? Crouch, crouch. Jaws gone. Pistols at midnight. What the fuck is this thing that's following you? Oh, you're Zaku, aren't you? So you're snatching everybody's guns. That makes sense. Yeah, Zaku steals all the enemy's guns and uses them against him, which is pretty damn cool. Right. So we are very close towards having ads. So I reckon... you have to return to the dojo. Leave mission. You will keep mission rewards and XP earned to this point. No, because that sounds like a leave mission. So we will return to dojo the good old-fashioned way. And then for the last bit, I guess we can do some more lith relics on Earth and Mars and stuff like that. You don't like Kraken or Venka. You say these names, I have no reference as to what they are. You got one, but it's slow on the way, and me and a random in the RP server just took a 20k block boat journey for the last 2 hours. Sounds enthralling. I hope it was a successful blocky boat journey. Great guy, hope he joins our town. Also, you've got the first 4 secondary missions, lol, wink wink. I mean, we could do them. We could certainly do them. Yeah, there's tons of mods hidden in these missions, Drac. Absolutely, well, not absolutely tons, but there's still a fair few. I keep getting new ones. But yeah, when it comes to building your actual ship, so you can customize its colours and stuff like that, of course. But yeah, like, the way it works, if I can remember how it works, you've got a certain, yeah, you've got a capacity for how many scrap stuff you can have. So like these are all scrap stuff, most of these. So like the different names are the different types. So you've got Zekti, Sigma, Vidar, and Levan. Levan's what I've got installed. I think the Sigma ones are the standard ones. They're what you get for free. So it does look like Levan has the best overall shield health, whereas inspect this recovered to discover its statistics. Okay, yeah, so your scrap capacity is only ones you've identified, whereas these ones that are unidentified, you have to inspect them to discover what their stats are. But then another thing you can do, if I remember correctly, so that's a Vidar that I repaired, so I can now claim that. Oh, now it takes up a wreckage slot. Okay, I'm confused. I've slept since then. But I think what you can do is Valence Fusion. Yeah. So you can combine 2 of the same type of shield together, and it then gives you one with better stats. So it costs some things. But if I do that, for example, they completely reworked all these mechanics. Like, I got really into it with the old mechanics, and then they changed everything. Yeah, so my Levan actually is still a ton stronger, so that probably wasn't worth it. But at least I've got one now. Does using Sigma make me a Sigma? Probably not. So they're the Mark 1 ones, so I can scrap them for Endo. Oh yeah, because you used to scrap them for something else. Because I don't want Mark 1 stuff, so I'll get rid of that. Everything's Mark 2 now. If I've got that equipped, then surely... Oh, okay, I need to inspect that first. I've got to continue. Then I can fuse it into that. Oh, it's got maximized stats. And the fusing component offers no unique traits. Oh, so maybe you can get unique traits on them as well. Okay, well, we'll scrap that. Zekti. Let's have that. And that's just the default one. You're just doing a mastery mission. No worries. I'm just spending time at the moment. Because... Oh, in fact, yeah, just got the pop-up about the ads. But yeah, it's interesting. You have intrinsics, which are your kind of personal stats with it all. So you level up by doing the missions, and then you can spend points. This is where all the Deviri intrinsics came from. You've then got a modding system, just like your weapons and armor and everything. And then you can customize the colours. Oh, there you go. I've got the TennoCon 2022 glyph from attending that TennoCon, which was done digitally in-game, but it was cool. Right, ads are about to start, so please enjoy the highlights and top up your drink, grab a snack. I'll see you in 3 minutes. Bye. Doing his little blems. Little nervous blems because the weather's been bothering you. Bless you. You control the weather, your name's Zeus. You're supposed to be in charge of thunder and lightning. Just look straight at the camera then. Wait, one of them is a lich. One of the Darkins is a lich. That is so weird. Are they dead? I think they're dead. I think that classes as death. I hope that classes as death. Please do still support AAA, because aside from the companies being evil, there's people who rely on that support. Yeah, absolutely. But support, I would say personally, support indie more. I mean, you would like to think that most, like AAA have marketing budgets, they have people who can... What the fuck is going on here? Right. Drax trying to crouch. There we go. I love this Warframe so much. It's so cool. Why will my character not... Why can I not stop moving? Is this a bug? I cannot stop moving forward. I'm hand off the keyboard. I am just moving forward. Is this because of Drax's speed buff? Have I activated auto run? Question mark? Oh, I fixed it. Pause the game, unpause the game, fix. Yeah. Right, big gun Drax. Big gun. Oh, the shield moved. Why did the shield move? Shield's dead. Big gun? Question mark? Yeah, he's on the big gun. I think. Boom. Boom. There we go. If it wants to explode. Steam achievement for doing a handshake. I've never done one. Handshake. Oh wait, what? No. Handshake. Accept the handshake. Come on. Wait, what? What if he turns into your operator? Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Do it. Do it. And you'll never know whether he shook me hand or not. We are back. Welcome back, everyone. If you grabbed a snack, let me know what snack you grabbed so that I can be incredibly jealous. And in particular, Addy, if you're listening, what do you snack on? You're the one who makes me hungry every single morning when you're streaming, so I want to know what you have for snacks. And if you don't have snacks, what would you have? Way, Ellie ranked up. Awesome. That is good news. Yeah, the early rank ups are actually hugely beneficial because they do unlock more weapons and such. Should be able to show that actually if I come over here. Yeah, when you go to the market, there are certain weapons that are locked behind mastery ranks for the first, I think Drax had the first 16 levels. So they can be quite good, quite powerful. Thank you for the hydrate, Abia. Also, I've noticed we keep getting radiant relics from these quests. I don't know if that's just a Railjack thing, but that's pretty cool that they're pre-radiant. You're going to make dinner, BRB? Ooh, let us know what you're making, Abia. It's Master Rank 17, actually. Coda weapons are Master Rank 17. Ah, cool, cool. Yeah, when you go to the market, so this market, just for anybody who's, not familiar with Warframe, it's not all stuff for the premium currency, the platinum. So the platinum that you have is the premium currency you pay for. Spoiler alert, get a premium bundle instead of buying platinum by itself. Because when you get... Wait, no, not a premium, but well, some of the premium bundles. Which one is it? Is it under premium bundles? Oh yeah, there. The Prime access. So if you like the look of the Warframe, you get 2,625 platinum, plus the Warframe, plus weapons, and glyphs if you're into glyphs. So that for me works out as 52.99. Whereas if I went to get platinum and I tried to get 2,600, well, the closest is that's already more expensive. It's 65.99. So just get the Prime Access bundle. It's way better value. Way better value. But yeah, when you go to weapons, so all these weapons here, for example, they will show a platinum price, and this one... What's the build requirement for that? Master it. Why can't I get the blueprint for that? Cytoid's main and component blueprints are acquired by completing the Ileweaver spiral. Ah, so you can't actually buy the blueprint. Okay. That one you can't buy the blueprint of because it's a new weapon, is that? But like the Exceltra, for example. Wait. That one I also can't. What? Well, it tells you where to get it. Blueprint for Exceltra dropped from Demolisher Infestation on Grenier Galleons in Disruption missions. That's probably why I've not got that one. But Aetheurus, for example, costs 15,000 credits for the blueprint. Then you craft it using the components it says, or you can buy it outright for platinum. But for most things, buy the blueprint. You'll get the materials for it, but they've all got different mastery requirements. So that requires mastery rank 4, whereas like I don't know, Ambassador, for example, that requires mastery rank 10. So as you do more mastery, I've actually mastered that weapon. I think I did that recently as well. It's a cool looking gun. But yeah, as you get more mastery, you will get access to more and more weapons. But on top of that, your daily standing cap will change. It'll increase by 500 each mastery rank. So mine's now 2600 every single day. Well, it resets in 4 hours. But every day you can only get a certain amount of standing with each of the factions and different places and stuff like that. And void traces, I think, which I can't remember exactly how you get void traces, but they're what you use to refine the relics and get better chances of getting the rarer drops, essentially. Ellie needs a new road so you can turn this useless later into a bolter. Just needed 7 to get bolter. Well, we can definitely get new roads from Earth. So if we do a Lith Fisher on Earth...
This sector belongs to Parvos.
Why are they all interceptions?
To the Corpus Administration.
Every single one of them is interceptions.
To you, not at all.
Well, I guess we just do the shitty low one. Lith L5, Paris Prime upper limb. Yes. Oh shit, wait. I might as well put it to public as well, actually. Now that I can. Invite Drac, invite Ellie. Oh wait, can you even get new roads on interceptions? You might be able to. Have a look around the map. I'm pretty sure you can get new roads on Earth. Yeah, new roads. Look for like fleshy piles is the best way I can describe them. Flesh piles are where new roads come from. Paris Prime upper limb. Yes. Do 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 do. I listened to the lyrics to this song earlier. It's weird. Is it really awful? I love the blue. The blue what? The blue sky? The blue ocean? We have Faken with us.
These radio towers carry top secret interplanetary communications.
Whee!
You
know what? I could probably just fly my way there.
Incoming messages.
Oh
Watch
shit.
out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
You know what? Can I capture... Oh my god, I can capture these as Titania in the pixie form. That's pretty cool.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open.
So I can like instantly get over to neighbouring places. As long as I've got enough energy, that is. Yeah, open up boxes and stuff, Ellie. You'll probably find new roads and
Tower online.
other materials. Captured Bravo, right, let's kill this guy. Kill them. Kill that one. I can literally just zip around and kill things. This is so cool.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Right, we've got
total
Alpha.
control. Keep fighting.
Where is this enemy? I can see an enemy on the radar, but I can't actually see it. Nope. Oh shit, stuck behind the banister. Yeah, I am running out of energy though, so I'll probably have to turn back. Some more enemies over here. I think we all need some more reactant though, to be fair. We need to not win this too quickly. There's one more reactant. These are like the lowest level enemies in the game as well. Why is there apparently boxes above? Weird. I'm trying to find some new roads. Get rid of them. 8 reactant. Just need a little bit more. Oh, I had a thunderstorm, so that means they're over here. There we go, 9 reactant. 66% of the way through. Always scares me on these kind of missions where you can succeed before you've got all the reactant you want. Smash. Oh, that was nice.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
There's an Ayatan over there. Yoink. Who is that Mesa? I think that's somebody playing as Mesa. There is a path over here. I'm going to quickly check this way and see if there's any new roads for you, Ellie. There's like a hole over it. Locker, credits.
Extraction is available, but there are more
No,
messages
doesn't look
to
like
be
there's any new
decoded.
roads on this.
Will you stay or go?
It's weird because these kind of arena-based maps are not really the best place for resource drops, but obviously we wanted Paris Prime, which we didn't get. 45 ducats, 45, 25, 25. I'll go for the 45 ducats.
Try and capture another
I
signal.
will
Be
continue
careful,
because we're
though.
picking
The
another
enemy has
Paris
surely
one.
rallied stronger reinforcements.
Last equipped, yes. That's the one. I think technically as these ramp up getting harder and harder and harder, there will also be more and more and more chance of the thingy enemies spawning that drop the reactant as well. So technically it becomes slightly more easy. I think because we're on like the lowest level of the low, it's can be a bit slow for them to spawn. Oh, I've got full energy as well. That means I can do this. Aha. Hello.
You have captured a radio tower.
Interesting that they're still using radio in the time of Warframe.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
We will. We'll do our best, Spaceman. Yeah, what is the... Oh, they were through there. That's where the enemy was. They were hiding in the vent. They were doing solid snake roleplay. I can hear those enemies out in the other area, but nobody's over here. Where are the enemies? We're all on one reactant. Nope, here's some. Nope, here we go, here we go. More corrupted enemies. That's what we want. He was going to twat me with his shield. I love how you can still use melee attacks when you're in tiny little Archwing mode. Just slice and dice people with a tiny little miniature sword. Right, we're on 5 and 66% progress. I kind of feel like with these ones, maybe it's worth letting enemies capture towers from time to time. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh. I think my pet just killed them, or the razor wings. They all spawn down there. They have. Lol. Oh shit, we're 95% of the way done. Oh, I heard some.
We have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command.
9.
Eliminate everyone.
No.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements.
We failed.
Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Goodbye, relic. So I guess it's time to extract, because
they are broadcasting another message.
fuck doing more of that when it doesn't spawn enough enemies for you. That's a bit of a piss take.
Here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Now that's how you get the void tracers though. Just generally doing relic ones. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that it can literally just not spawn enough enemies. If you kill enemies outside the void fissure, they don't drop reactant. Yeah, but it has to drop the... It has to be the corrupted enemies that drop reactant. And there weren't enough of those spawning in. You got your one new road though? Nice. I don't know where the fuck you got that. I guess if we do the higher level one on Mars, maybe that'll spawn more enemies. They become corrupted when they are in the fissure. So what you're saying is stop killing people. Wait, I'm sure that was my last L5. Maybe you don't lose the Mediport? I don't know. Well, I've got another L5. Greed 1v. It's not Greed version 1. It's Greed 1v. It's got same colour scheme as Udrak.
These radio towers carry top secret interplanetary
I love how the first box just opened and it was instantly an item. Oh my god, and another item.
There are void fissures in the area.
Like one of the most common drops in the game.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Yeah, what you'll notice, Ella, is over time you will end up with a large collection of prime blueprints and prime parts.
Dropping reactant. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
And I just generally just make prime stuff as and when it happens. Oh shit, what am I stuck on? I'm stuck between a turret and something else. That's the end of the world. Let's not go that way. Let's not go off the end of the world. Also, I do like the reload for this gun, because the actual magazine, I don't know how it's supposed to work mechanically, but as you're shooting it, it raises up through the chamber of the gun, which is pretty darn cool.
Tower captured. Beginning stream.
Seems
control
pretty
now.
impractical though, because you'd be rather than the bullet moving up into the chamber, the entire magazine has to move and line up for the thing to hit. Oh, it's up there. Oh no,
We
not
are
D.
in total control. Keep fighting.
Yeah, one cool thing about intercept missions is the guys that try to take over the control points will actually stop at a computer to try and hack it back over to their side. So if you remember where the computers are, like these ones here, you can literally just look at those areas when they're under attack. So we get to hack based on proximity, but the enemies actually have to get to computers and everything. It would just block your sight. You mean this gun? Yeah, that is a true point actually, yeah. How the fuck do you aim this thing when it's got a big magazine in the way? I just think mechanically it's not very solid, because if the magazine is physically moving, then every single slot on the magazine has to line up with the primer pin or whatever it's called for it to strike and, you know, fire the bullet. But I hadn't even considered aiming. Relic cracked.
You have collected
That door
enough
doesn't
reactant
open.
to open your relic.
Oh. No, I got my energy stolen. Bugger. Heat hammer. Whee! Nope. I love the thought of Grenier just casually using zip lines. They're like not exactly the most nimble of combatants. Just zipping down zip lines in their humongous armor. Yeah, this one's spawning way more waves of corrupted enemies.
You have decoded the message. The remaining enemies must not report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Eliminate everyone. Fires at fellow tenor.
Extraction is available, but there are more messages to be decoded. Will you stay or go?
I think we can do another one. Why not? Oh. Oh well, more farmer. Never say no to more farmer.
They are broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it.
Paris. Alright, I'll just pick whatever is next on the Paris list. So that's an M4, is that one? Oh, Drax got more L5s as well. Nice. Right, Ellie's got Delta. I'll head to Bravo. Oh, no, somebody else has got Bravo. I'll head to Alpha. No, somebody else has got Alpha. I'll go to Charlie. Where's the center? No, he's there. Oh yeah, I've got little razor flies that fly around and just seek out enemies.
Keep it up.
That's pretty darn cool, actually. Yoink. And as long as you're killing a bunch of enemies as well, you can quite easily upkeep her form with energy. I wonder if it'd actually be possible to get enough energy regen to not need actual energy pickups. And offset the energy drain entirely. That'd be cool. Just permanent pixie mode. See, I'm not even shooting at those enemies. My little razor flies are going off and starting on them. I was listening to what Drax said. But I can't control my little razor flies. They've got a mind of their own. Oh no, energy leech. Meow. Whoop. Seven out of 10. 56% complete, okay. Looking positive. Oh. Which one's under attack? I think this one was. Oh, that's number 9. Ah, they're up there. There we go. Relic
Well
cracked.
done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Your relic is opened. I should probably unlock these lockers as well to get that kleptomaniac thing. Oh. Any more lockers anyway? I would like to be a kleptomaniac. No, they're all locked. I'm pretty sure there's a... I can't remember if it's a pet ability or a Warframe ability. But there's some kind of ability where it can occasionally like force a locker that is red, i.e. locked, to become unlocked.
Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel.
Which is pretty cool. Increases the chance for even more goodies. Oh wait, I think it's a Kubrau
The
ability.
enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Because they actually pull open the locker. I think I remember them doing it. What have we got? There you go. Paris Prime upper limb. So you should now have that. I also don't have that blueprint. Nice. So Ellie now has the upper limb.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
Let's see what other Paris ones I've got. We've got the Paris Prime. Oh, Paris Prime Grip. You need that as well. That's a lower limb. We just said upper, didn't you? So you don't have lower. So I can pick lower, I think. I've got 3 seconds of picking lower. Oop, oop. Right, going for Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You can do it. What does that say? Oh god, it's going to turn into one of them streams where I start translating all the text.
You've captured a radio tower.
Oh shit. That blew up in my face. Quite literally. Yeah, Drax's been there before when... So friend of the channel, Deployable Lover, was streaming Phantasy Star Universe, and I just decided to start live translating all of the text in the game from the in-universe language to English, because it's one of those where all the glyphs are technically like straight English, that it's just like an alternate font. It's like trying to read Wingdings, if anybody remembers Wingdings. There we go, got some corrupted ones. 5 out of 10 already. Nice, nice. Oh, they're all charging in here. And then boom. Seven out of 10. Nice, nice. You do get quite a few materials doing these missions as well, to be fair. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do intercept or defense or even survival on Neptune, I think, because I think that's a planet that has a chance of dropping tellurium. So if you're doing like an endless mission on that tends to be a good way of getting tellurium. Nearly killed enough Eximus for Nightwave. I'm so glad we got that bloody index one done.
You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Yeah, we played a bit of Warframe on Saturday. And me, Drac, Ellie and Vector managed to do the Nightwave challenge where you have to do 3 rounds of the index without letting the enemy score 1 point. It was pain and suffering, but we got there in the end. And I just hope to God it doesn't repeat and come back, because that's like the worst Nightwave challenge I've ever done. Especially when you've got to do 3 consecutive rounds and the enemy only has to score once to ruin your day. Thank you for the hydrate, Abio. I will get on that in just a moment.
We have successfully decoded the message.
There we go. Kill all remaining enemies. Nice.
More data is being broadcasted.
Somebody's Vulpa file was just tightrope walking. Right, so it's lower limb grip and the overall blueprint Ellie needs. None of, but I'll always get another former. I'll never say no to former.
Try and capture another
I reckon we can do another round.
The enemy has
I mean, we might be able to get all the way to 5. I can't remember if it loops. Let's stick with that. Paris Prime lower. Hi. Oh no. Oh no. We've got a doggo with a toy. I can't play with you right now, Mose. I can't play with you right now. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. What? Chloe mother. Right, where's Charlie? Charlie's being covered. I'll go to Bravo. Whoop, 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 whoop. I like how I did set it up so that I can like swap shoulder on my mouse. I haven't had to use the functionality for a while. I've been playing some Mass Effect 3 multiplayer with Jet Black Sheep.
We have control of all 4 towers.
And that game could really do with having a keybind to swap your shoulder. Because it's permanently over one shoulder and your character takes up 75% of the screen. Well, it's probably a slight exaggeration, but they do take up a lot of the screen. Yep. As long as I don't accidentally fly into a nullifier bubble, I should be okay for upkeeping this. Looks to drain at like 3 energy a second or something. There is a mod that regens 3 energy a second. Maybe I should stick that on Titania. Here we go. We should be on 6 out of 10. Oh, oh. 7 out of 10. Nice, nice. Yep, he's changing to corrupted. Excellent. Yeah, the good thing is when the embers, or whatever they're called, the void energy that the enemies drop, when it drops for everybody. And everyone can pick it up, so if one player has managed to get to 10 out of 10, like now, you know that everybody is able to get to 10 out of 10 because they're all marked on their radar, or on the screen, rather. Whee. Ooh, a finette. I wonder if I can steal Octavia's mallet and put it on Titania. I don't know what ability you actually steal from Octavia. I could probably steal something else, because I think I was talking to Drac about this other day. Some of Titania's abilities aren't really the best in the world, because like the spellbind just makes enemies float in the air. That one is debuffs. The 3 ability traps them with razor wings, which do attack enemies, but... Ooh, 100. Hell yeah. Ooh, you got an incubator segment. Nice.
They are broadcasting another message.
Goodbye, Greed
Make sure
1v.
the enemy never receives it.
Ooh, I got a new mod as well. Natural Talent. Improves casting speed on Warframe abilities if applicable. Ooh. I hadn't got that mod before. That improving casting speed. That's got potential. I think we all should have got that as well. That mod is huge. Is it new to you as well, Drac, or did you already have that one? Because that's probably a case where you have to get to round 4 to unlock it. That's what you used before Amber Shards. You had to buy it. Well, you didn't have to buy it. Like I keep saying. You don't have to buy anything. Just do the missions. Build the former. Also, energy regen won't work on Titania. If you have positive energy regen, it won't work. What do you mean?
Keep it up.
Why would energy regen not work? Oh, is it because it's a... Oh yeah, I just got an incubator segment as well. Is it because if it's a constant drain ability, it can't possibly be offset? Is that what you're saying? You had to buy it almost a year ago. It was a worthwhile purchase. I mean, yeah, if you didn't know where else to get it. I just like finding stuff on this. Like I said before, this is one game where the grind is actually just lots and lots of fun. You just find what mission or what enemy or what boss drops the thing that you're after, and because you've got all the cool movement tech of Warframe, and you can do melee, you can use your abilities, you can shoot people. It all tends to be pretty enjoyable. Oh god, energy trade. Oh no, that was lifesteal. Lifesteal's fine. I don't mind a bit of lifesteal. I don't like energy drain though. LJP used natural talent on Zephyr, it's amazing. Yeah, well, who else has some like long casting speed? I don't know. Also, watch us fail to get him on this one. Because Greed 1v was going to leave and we kind of forced them to stay. I'm just kind of leaving some enemies around. Oh, wait, hold on. 7, 8, 9. There we go. So we just need one more. And there should be one more. None of them dropped it. Bugger. Aha! There we go. 10 out of 10.
That's it. You opened the relic.
We
Finish
have
your mission and we'll
opened
take a look
the
inside.
relic. We're also getting way more Eximus units now, which is good for the Nightwave. Oh, it's a shame this isn't a defense mission actually, because for Nightwave on defense we've got that. Well, I don't know if it's there anymore actually, but last week it was reach round 20 in a defense mission. 98, 99, 100.
Message decoded.
Nice.
Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Yeah, I think we'll call it quits for interception.
Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Unless everybody wants to stay. I don't know. Let me know with the vote on the end screen. There you go. Paris Prime lower limb. Oh shit, and Paris Prime grip. Get the grip. Get the grip. The grip is rare, Ellie, if you don't have it already. I don't have that as well, by the way. I don't think I've ever played as Urelli.
Try and capture another signal.
Yeah, we could get more stuff, but I think we'll end that one there. That was a good success. 64k credits as well. You know what? I guess for the amount of time you invest into a mission versus the return on credits, it probably balances out between Railjack stuff and regular missions. Because that's probably how much time we spent getting to that point of Railjack missions, I think. Also, what are these? Enter the hashtag GRWM for TennoCon contest. I'm not entering any contests, I'm shit at contests. Show off your preparations for the event of the summer. Wait, they've got one in London? Hold the phone, they're doing a TennoCon in London. I've never been to London. Sounds horrible. By sharing your best capture illustration or orbiter screenshot. Interesting. First player gets a Valkyrie heirloom skin, second wins 1,000 platinum, third gets 750, fourth earns 600, fifth 500. That's 15 winners in total. Wait, what? First, second, third, fourth, fifth equals 15 winners in total. Oh, across the 3 categories, yeah, got it. Oh, London, Ontario. Yeah, I forgot that was a thing, actually. I thought it was London, Ontario's in 2 locations. That makes a lot more sense, Ellie. Again, I profess I am shit at geography. Oh, the Steam browser's broken. It's not scrolling. Well, they've removed the ability to sell the Archwing launcher. That's the summary of the hotfix. You'd think they'd have fixed that years ago. Right, what have we got on Lith? Oh, they haven't updated, they haven't changed. That's not fair. Ooh, shit. Corpus Amalgam one. Interesting. Why have they not updated? Survival against the Murmur. Omnia Fisher. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be very cool. I don't think Ellie can do Omnia Fisher. Well, definitely not Murmur. Definitely not Murmur yet. How about we do a... That changes in 3 minutes. Let's do a Meso for now. Just to do something. I might upgrade that relic, because I don't have any of those things. Equip for mission, yes. Yeah, we'll do 1 round of this one, and then the Lith should have changed. There should be a new Lith relic, Lith Fisher, I think. Just farm the item. The item, 2% drop rate from sea rotation, interception only. We got a rare drop as fuck. Hey, what can I say? You should like farming rare drops. I didn't know it was that rare though. 2% from drop from sea rotation. Double X, fast vortex. Oh, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Using a whole new loadout now. Nice. Oh, I should have checked my mastery actually. Oh yeah, Titania's 30.
Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fish.
I forgot it was exterminate. I was expecting survival for some reason. Easy. Easy mission. You can't fail an exterminate mission.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
I'm just going to do this. Because I find it quite fun.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Relic cracked. That was easy.
The relic has been cracked open.
Whee!
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Not that way. Oh, wait, there's lockers. I should get the lockers. 26, 27. I just need 3 more lockers. I'm not a kleptomaniac. The game just keeps calling me it. Ooh, Orokin cells. Potatoes. Somebody, I watched a video on YouTube earlier about apparently why the Isle Weaver. Elid is a spore culture there, which has nanospores. That's not what you needed, but I thought I'd point it out because I thought it was new roads. I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. But yeah, watching a YouTube video. Ooh, anytime. Amber, nice. As I was saying, I was watching a YouTube video about how the Isle Weaver quest is apparently the reason it's such low percentage complete, even though it's only got like a few days left on it, is because there's no decent regular drops there. So nobody's bothering to run that content. And the person whose video I was watching, they said, oh, all they need to do is add potatoes, and then everyone would be going there. I guess kind of makes sense. I mean, I like running Isle Weaver because it's a Deviri one, but I know Deviri is not the most liked thing in the game. But now that we've been doing more Deviri, I've been kind of enjoying it, the random loadouts and stuff. Oop. Nope, I did a side shift. Didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, is that a robo-dog? Somebody's got a robo-dog. They have. Oh, it's like them little shitty robot dog pets that you got as a kid. You know, the ones where it just sat and the ears flapped. That's a Rhino Prime. Except that's dark mode Rhino Prime. He's staring intently into Titania's face as well. It's kind of scary. I don't know what weapon that is. That might be a lich weapon, maybe. It looks Grineer-ish. Crafted, owned, not earned. I'll get that one. I do love doing relics where there's just one thing that you don't have. Makes it an easy choice.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Maybe I'll play Zaraxia next, because Zaraxia got built. I haven't played as her yet. We can probably get a couple more rounds of something in. Ooh, LA, were you trying out Nezha? Nezha's awesome. I approve of Nezha. Right, Titania Prime, swap. Where is Araxia? There she is, upgrade. 575 health, so we want to go vitality priority. Natural talent, yeah, that's the new one. I bet that's cheap to upgrade, it is. Let's just upgrade that. She doesn't have any slots that fit. I can put my prime flow on. I want to max that out at some point, but it's so damn expensive. I want Arcane Guardian and Arcane Energize, because Drac told me to do that. Augur Message, Augur Reach, Energy Nexus. Oh wait, I can put an aura mod on, can't I? Corrosive Projection. Oh, it's a different type. I guess I'll put Dreamer's Bond on. Unless that one does more. Oh, I don't have any that are that symbol. That polarity. Weak point critical chance. That might be worth investing in at some point. It's cheap. Let's invest in that one. Yeah, 21 energy now. So, is there anything good Madurai-wise? Damn, you have no aura mods. Yeah, no, aura mods are something I really barely have many of. I need to just grind for some aura mods at some point. Intensify. There we go. Ability strength. And then I guess I should possibly put redirection on. Shield versus armor. Shield versus armor. Shield regens. Yeah, I'll go armor because that's overall damage reduction. Don't think it affects. Wait, would armor affect the shield? I don't know how it works. Anyway, that should work. How do I see? Fragor is done. Fragor is done. Thank fuck. Bear with me. I'm just gonna get rid of that bloody hammer. What can I use? What can I use? Plasma sword. Ooh, nice. Upgrade. That does electricity by default. Stance mod. That one. Crowned fever. That gets to corrosive with the electricity. So we want to put electricity on it because it's got natural electricity. Wherever. Sting? No. Shocking touch. And then we want the damage one. Although I don't think I've got enough points actually. Melee prowess. Pressure point 9. Yeah, I don't quite have enough for that. I'll put Jagged Edge on. That'll do for now. It's HP damage reduction. She's super HP tanky. Yeah, I figure armor will help. I haven't customized her at all. Right, Lith Fisher. There is not a single Lith Fisher. What? I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, all the Lith Fishers have gone. all of the lift fissures. I completely go. Right, let's do as last one as that exterminate again then, I guess. And those are all in bronze, so I'm going to equip that. Yeah, I'll do this last one. How about a spy mage? Wait, okay, yeah. We'll do that. Friends only. You initiate the mission, and we will do that. Bear in mind I'm playing as a frame that I don't know how to play. Can I view abilities from here? Oh, you can. So, SSK Sleep and PS. Nice. Webbed Embrace, Creeping Vine. Whee!
The Grenier's excavations
Yeah,
have
let me just
disturbed
abilities.
tomb.
Webbed
They've awakened
Embrace,
something
Creeping Web to
evil
ensnare prey.
bent on Tenno destruction.
The widening
Infiltrate the
radius.
Grenier
Nice,
system
that's
to find
damage
out
with
what they know.
vulnerability.
It may lead us to the
Barrage of
stalker.
stinging darts.
The Grenier expedition has uncovered pieces of Hunhao.
And that's the
Fragments of his
spider
body.
mode.
For
Okay.
Hunhao, every part of him is connected to his singular mind. Is this how he's invading my mind?
As if there's only 2 vaults. That's interesting. Right, I'm heading to Vault B. Oh, in fact, you know what, LA? I do remember these vaults being a pain, I think. On this tile set, they can be a little awkward. I think there's one of them where I always ended up getting trapped in a room or something. Whoa, where am I going? Ooh. I don't know, to be fair, there's a lot of things in Warframe that I remember being horrible. Maybe I just used to be bad at the game. I mean, I'm still bad at the game. But maybe I was worse. Oh, yeah, no, I remember.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will
I remember
start
this
destroying
layout
the data.
vaguely. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, right. Oh, I don't like this. Whee! Oh my god, Nezha's slide is mental. Yeah, I had tons and tons of fun with Nezha, and they are another basically invincible frame, where good luck killing Nezha. Oh, sneaky sneak. Oh shit, it's drones. I hate the drones.
This data vault has already
Is
been
there
raided.
a thing
The data is damaged, but there could be a message here. I need another data sample to piece
I
it
get
together.
up here?
The Tenno Hive has corrupted your precepts.
Oh god, I'm
With
stuck.
love, I will destroy them and make you right again.
Right, that was close. I
You
nearly
will
went
never
into a
find
thing.
them, Hunhao.
Yeah, there's
When
like
I
a
see
shield
your
around
mind,
there
I
that'll
already
spot
have
you.
found them. You owe
There's
me
a
their
shield
lives.
in there. Oh, I think there's a button? No, it's not a button. I just remember this one being horrible. Ah, I can get through here at the right time. That way. And then jump up here. That puts me above the place. Kill that guy. Press this button. Did it.
That's what I was looking for. I can
I
decode
figured
the
it
rest
out.
of the message. This is bizarre.
Yeah, I hadn't done that
It's
one for
for me.
ages.
I need a moment to contact this person. Get to extraction.
Whoop, whoop. Have plasma sword. I need to try out some more stance mods actually. I mean, I do like this one because it's a slash stab. Which way am I going? That way. So what does my wand do? Oh, I need a target. Okay, fuck. That works pretty well. Wait for me. I'm slow. That is a kind of cool ability. Kind of like it. Just gonna spam it. Where is the Somoko tone? It's over here. Oh, it's at the end. Nobody trigger the end. And I might already have this one. No, I don't. Excellent. Boom. Sentient tombs found. Success!
Another job well executed.
Ugh. 284 plastids. Nice. Also, the dog is laid right on the feet of my computer chair. You like laying in dangerous places? There was a time where I was scared of this chair because I accidentally run his paw over. But he's just become more and more bold with it. Mission complete. Right, with that, we are going to see if there are any friendos we can raid. Is anybody online? Ooh, what are they doing? What are they doing right at this moment? Okay, no, that wouldn't make sense. Trash Panda is on, playing some more Stellar Blade, so we will raid Trash Panda. So, thank you very much for watching and for hanging out and chatting. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider following on Twitch. If you are catching up on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and otherwise, please stick around for the raid, and I hope you have a cracking rest of your day. Bye!